Oh, you look wonky. Are you wonky? Are you looking at me straight? Are you looking at me slightly wonky? I don't know. I feel like you need straightening. My stand is definitely tilted. Hi guys, welcome to today's video. So today I'm going to run you through some hair care products and my current hair care routine. I'm actually pretty happy with my hair right now, which is quite a bold statement for me. I usually want to change something. I still do kind of, but more like style rather than like hair and things like that. I had it cut a couple of months ago. I did grow it along for my friend's wedding and then had a couple of inches like taken off, and it feels so much healthier since then. It just feels so much softer, better quality, more alive. I do bleach my hair, so I do need to take really good care of it and make sure it's thoroughly nourished and hydrated and things like that. So before I kind of run through the products that I use, just to give you a little bit of an idea of what hair type I have, generally it is in pretty good condition. When I've gone to hairdressers before, they have said it is quite nice condition, like it's quite nice. I don't know what else you can say about the condition. It does get quite dry on the ends, and again I think that is because it does get bleached. I have a lot of hair and it is thick hair as well, so it's a bit of a nightmare to look after. But the amount of people that say, oh, I wish I had your hair, and it's like, take some, honestly, you can have it. When I go to the hairdressers, I generally ask for longer layers. I go around about every 8 weeks. I'm due again in a couple of weeks. And I'll probably just have a couple of inches knocked off the ends again, just to kind of keep it nice and healthy. And then they put through kind of like ombre balayage type style highlights that generally, they don't start at the top, they start probably around about here and they blend them in, and then the ends are very much kind of like just blonde, but you can see the difference. And now they're cool. Hi. Weird. Anyway, I'm going to just stop harping on about my hair right now and talk to you about the products. So first things first is shampoo and conditioner, and I have absolutely been loving the Yes2 Coconut Dry Hair Ultra Moisture Shampoo and Ultra Moisture Conditioner. It's the first and only products I've ever used from this brand, Yes2, and I do really like them. They're very purse friendly, they're very budget friendly. I think these were only like £4 or £5 each, which is great. And they do a really good job. It's all natural ingredients, which is great, and I do feel like my hair prefers that. And yeah, it just leaves it very kind of nourished, it leaves it very kind of silky and shiny, which I like. It's not specifically for coloured hair, but it is for dry hair, so it's very good in terms of keeping it very nourished and moisturised, considering I do bleach it, so it keeps it in good condition. I do need to pick some up for coloured hair, in terms of like one with a little bit of tone in it, not necessarily like the really bright purple ones, but I've heard really good things about the Pureology Platinum one, I think it is. It's like a blue tint and it doesn't kind of have, it's not as harsh as maybe like a purple toner, so I do need to pick something like that up to help with the blonde and just kind of keep the brassiness out. But in terms of nourishment, these are really great. And I do also really like the Charles Worthington Moisture Seal shampoos and conditioners as well. I tend to kind of go between the two. So these are just about finished, that I might jump back to the Charles Worthington ones and just kind of jump between the two, because they're both really nice. I don't think I really prefer one over the other. But yeah, it's nice. The conditioner, this is a lot thinner than a lot of the other conditioners that I've used. The other ones are quite thick and creamy, and this is very much like more of a watery conditioner, which I thought was a little bit weird when I first started using it, and I was a little bit worried that it wasn't going to be as nourishing as a more creamier one, but actually it still works really well. It just kind of glides through the hair as it should. It kind of sinks in really nicely. It doesn't leave any kind of greasy patches or anything like that. It just kind of really nourishes the skin, really nourishes the hair, which is great. So I do really like these, and I would highly recommend them. And then another product that I tend to use sort of in the shower is a hair mask, and this is the Charles Worthington Moisture Seal Intensive Oil Rescue Mask. So it's one of those that is like, you only actually need to leave in your hair for maybe 1 or 2 minutes, depending on how much moisture you want or how much damage you feel like your hair's had. It comes in, I love this little pot because it's basically just a flip top, which I can't do when I'm not wet, but when I'm wet I can. So it's super easy. It's not like a screw top one, which drives me mad. Why do people or brands give you screw top products when you're going to be in a bath or a shower? Like, wet hand screw tops just doesn't work. So So yeah, this little pop-up works really, really well. I think I've spoken about this on my channel or on my blog before, so I'm not going to go into too much detail, but I tend to just kind of use this maybe, I would say once a week, but I tend to wash my hair maybe every 4 to 5 days, so I kind of try to use this every other time I wash it. It says on the back here that it is safe for colour treated hair, which is great, and my hair really, really likes it. It just leaves it very nourished, and yeah, it's a good one. I like this mask. I'm not usually a lover of hair masks, so I'm really, really fussy, but I do really, really like that, so I'd highly recommend it, and again, it's very purse friendly. So I'm going to talk about a tool next, because this kind of comes in between, sometimes you use it in the shower and then I use it afterwards as well, and it is the wet brush, and it's a detangling brush, and it is incredible. I have used the Tangle Teaser, and I found just for my thick hair, it doesn't do that good a job. It doesn't kind of really brush through as it should, whereas this, the bristles are a little bit longer, you've got a little bit more control with the handle, and I just really like this a lot more. It's fantastic at getting rid of those wet tangles without kind of breaking the hair or damaging it or taking it forever. I do also have one that lives in my shower, and I've used that one to brush my conditioner through or my mask through. So when I put that in my hair, I then just brush it all the way through to make sure I've got an even distribution of product. That works really, really well as well. But I do really like the wet brush. I would definitely recommend picking these up if you do get tangled hair and if you do have thick hair as well. This is a godsend. Hello. But once I've done that and I've kind of given a little bit of a towel dry, I like to put through like an anti-frizz product. And the one I've used for years, and I don't know if it's because I love it or just because I'm used to it, but it's the Aussie Dual Personality Anti-Frizz and Conditioning Milk. So I do like it because it does add some extra nourishment. My hair is stuck, that is disgusting. It does add some extra nourishment because it is a conditioning milk, and it does help with frizz. But yeah, I do think it's quite a nice product. I don't tend to get on with like the Aussie shampoos and conditioners. I don't really like them that much, but this is quite a nice product for frizz. It's not too heavy as well, considering it's like a conditioning milk. It's still very, very light, so it doesn't weigh the hair down, which I do like a lot. So there is that one. So I just take a small pea-sized amount and run that through my hair. And then the next thing I generally do is use this. Now this is a friggin' godsend. It's quite pricey. I think it's like 20 something pounds, but I will be repurchasing this until the end of time. I'm really sorry about the ginger cat. He's obviously craving fuss. This is the Living Proof Prime Style Extender. So essentially it's a primer for your hair, which I was really dubious about to begin with. I was like, I don't know if this is actually going to do what, you know, it says it's going to do. It's supposed to lock your style in longer, weightlessly perfecting, weatherproofing and time saving. Now the weatherproofing aspect, I was like, nah, not going to do that. It actually does. It's incredible. I remember first time I used this one, I'd curled my hair. I was then going to London for the day for work, and it rained, and I had my umbrella, and usually if that's the case, like, it's frizz central, the curls drop, it's just not very nice. Was not the case in the slightest. Like, there was no frizz by the end of it, the curls were still in place, and it was really, really nice. I really do like this. It does just keep whatever style it does just keep whatever style you have so much longer. It gets rid of like frizz as well, and it is amazing. I could not be without this stuff. Now I have repurchased this say 2 or 3 times, and yeah, I'm a big, big fan. It is beautiful. Definitely check it out if you find that your hair doesn't hold styles very well, because I do think this is going to help with that. But yeah, I do really like that, and you can get it from Space NK, but it's amazing. It is pricey, like I said, but it is definitely worth it. So the next product I will use only if I'm going to keep my hair straight like this. If I'm going to curl it, then I don't necessarily use this. That is the Bumble and Bumble BB Straight Blow Dry. I need to pick up more variations of this blow dry stuff for curls and things like that, because it's insane. It's so good. Again, it is a pricier product, as you probably know Bumble and Bumble is, but I do just take a little pea-sized amount of this, put it through the lengths. I don't go near my roots because I find it makes them a little bit greasy and I have to wash my hair sooner. But yeah, this is great. It just kind of really controls the frizz going all the way down the lengths of the hair. It keeps it very, very straight. So what I've got right now, I haven't straightened my hair. I've literally just put this stuff in and blow dried it. And I do find that I don't need to do as much straightening my hair when I do use this. If I forget to put it in, or I can't find it for any reason because I put it in a bag somewhere, or I've moved house and I can't find it for 3 weeks, then I find I do need to straighten my hair as well, whether it doesn't go as nicely as this. And this isn't even me spending like hours doing layer by layer. This is just me rough blow drying it, just kind of straight-ish with some of this in it. So it's awesome. I really like this, and I keep telling myself I need to check out the different variations of it, but I do think it's great. So I do want to try more of like the blow dry range from Bumble and Bumble. So another thing I like to use, and again it's one of those holy grail products for me, and it is the anti-breakage and keratin oil weightless rapid reviving oil from OGX. So I just find this makes my hair so much softer. If I don't use this, my hair doesn't feel as soft. And again, I just spray it through the length, so I do it just before I blow dry it, once everything else is on, and then I do it again after my hair is dry, just to kind of tame any kind of flyaways and things like that. But it is lovely. I really like this stuff. I love the smell, and yeah, it just makes it feel so much softer and so much stronger as well. So yeah, I do really like this. So I kind of put those products on and then I spray this through as well. And again, like I said, I just do it through the length. I don't take any oil up near the top of my roots, because that's just asking for issues, and I'm lazy, so I don't like to wash my hair that much. But yeah, really like this. I'm nearly run out, so I'm going to have to pick up some more. But yeah, using a hair oil has seriously changed the quality of my hair. Like, I couldn't be without a hair oil now. It is an absolute must. So something that is definitely a seasonal thing, and this is something that that has been new to me this year, and it is the Charles Worthington Sunshine Protector UV Protection Leave-In Spray. So this is a little mini one. I took this on a holiday with me, and it's insane. So you put it into your wet hair and comb it through, and basically it's just like a sun protector for your hair. So especially where I have dyed mine, if it gets too much sun on it or anything like that, then it can feel quite damaged and dry, which nobody wants. So I really do rate that. I really like it. It's basically just, like I said, a little UV protector for your hair. You protect your skin while you protect your hair, that side of things. And again, you just, like I said, you just spray it in when you've got wet hair. And going into winter and autumn, I probably won't be using this, but it's a great little takeaway if you're going on holiday or over the summer months, what's left of it, then you can use this. It's definitely a very good product. And then the last thing I do put in my hair before I dry it, it feels like there's a lot of products that I put in my hair before I dry, but I don't use all of them all the time, I don't think. It is a heat protector spray. I have to use a heat protector spray, and it is the Charles Worthington Strength and Repair Heat Defense Spray. You may have noticed I really like Charles Worthington hair care. It's probably my favourite hair care brand. So this is great. I just find other heat defense sprays I haven't even really gotten on with, or they've made my hair feel quite like crispy or dry, or some of them made it feel like greasy and heavy, like anything. But this I really like. It's just a very fine mist. It protects my hair. If I don't use this, then I do notice a difference in how my hair feels after I've styled it, if I'm using things like straighteners or curlers. But yeah, I do really like this. And on those days that I do want to really blow dry my hair straight, and I've got like the round brush and it's going like layer by layer, I douse my hair with this stuff, and it never feels like it's got excess product in it. It doesn't feel greasy, it doesn't feel heavy or anything like that. So I just think it's great, and I definitely rate that as a heat protection spray. It's the only one I really liked, so that's why I love it so much. Hello. Okay. And then products that I use to kind of help with styling. One of them, again, this is a little mini, and this is definitely like a summer product for me, and it is the John Frieda Beach Waves or Beach Blonde Sea Waves Sea Salt Spray. Again, I've used a few of these, and some of them can feel quite horrible and crispy and not that nice, and not actually really add that much texture. It just doesn't feel very nice. This I find is actually very nice. It doesn't kind of feel like you've got like a whole load of sea salt spray in your hair, and it does add that really nice texture. And if you are going to be doing waves or like natural beachy curls, then this is a must. Like, it's so nice and just adds like a little bit more rough texture to it, as opposed to having it very like smooth and ringlety and like 50s starlet. This gives you that like proper surfer babe kind of look. And then an absolute must for me, I could not be without this now. It is the Charles Worthington, then again, Volume and Bounce Texturizing Spray. So a lot of people said this is like a dupe for the Orbe one that everybody uses. I've never tried it, so I can't say, but I do really like this. This is insane, adding some volume, adding some texture, but it also works to hold your hair in a style that you want it to as well. And again, it's really cheap and nice. They do like mini versions, so you can take it on holiday with you, or you can have it as a little travel one. Cat is back And again, it says on the back that it's safe for colour treated hair, which I like. So yeah, I really, really like this. It's just a really, really good texturising volume spray that I would highly recommend. So yeah. And that's it. That's all kind of the products I use on my hair. Sorry for the ginger tail and face or whatever it is that you could see while this was going on. He is craving attention right now. But you know, he's cute, so who minds? But yeah, I hope you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. I am going to go and get my hair cut in a couple of weeks. I'm going to take you guys along with me. Let me know if that's something you would like to see. But yeah, but that's it. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you like this video and give it a thumbs up. And I will see you all again very soon. Goodbye.